Richard, I need to do one of my RCI inspections. Would it be okay if I used you to do one on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Can I enter your work area here?
Yep, it's safe now.
Thank you. Okay, so the first thing I need to ask you is Richard, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just doing the annual inspection.
Okay, so I'm going to use the overhead crane inspection and repair option on the tasks to do an RCI on you, okay?
Okay.
And the first thing that I'm supposed to look at here is if you're wearing the necessary PPE. I can see that he's got his glasses on, he's got his FRC coveralls on, his steel-toed shoes, and most important, his fall protection. I can see that he's got, gloves too, very good, and he's got double tie-off so that he can do 100% tie-off. He has got, I guess that's good. I'm going to go ahead and mark that safe. Okay, the next thing that I need to do is the PPE adequate for the job? It obviously is. Okay. So I'm going to mark that as safe. And is the PPE being worn properly? And again, when I inspect it, I can see that he is wearing it properly. He had it on, it was hooked up when I first came up here. I noted that, so very good. And is the PPE in good condition? It looks like it is. There's supposed to be an annual inspection tag on this someplace. If you guys would like to check for that, you can. I'm going to go ahead and mark that safe. Has the employee received training for this task? Are you a qualified crane inspector?
Yes.
Okay. And you've had fall protection training?
Yes.
And you've had lockout, tagout training?
Yes.
Okay.
Working at heights.
Working at heights, very good. Okay, so I'm going to mark that safe on the form too. I can come back and make notes on this if I want to fill any of this when I actually put it on the computer. I can make some notes showing over here on the side that you did it the way I would like. Are the procedures and work instructions adequate? Do you feel that whoever gave you this job filled you in properly on what you need to do to perform this job?
Yes.
And you know who the customer is you're working for, how much time you've got to do it, all that stuff, right? Okay, very good. And you understood all those procedures and work instructions understood properly. Are the tools and equipment right for the job? Okay, obviously he's got a real nice scissor lift here to do it. He's got all of his hand tools in the lift. They're all organized very well. It looks to me like the tools are proper for the job, so I'm going to mark that safe. And are all the tools and equipment being used properly? He looks like he's using the tools properly, and mark that safe. Are all the tools and equipment in good condition? So the only thing I have a concern on this about is, are the tools and equipment in good condition? This piece of equipment is required to have an annual inspection and a pre-op inspection. So did you do your pre-op inspection before you use this machine?
Yeah, I did my pre-op.
Very good. Did you, as part of that, did you check to make sure that it's current on its annual inspection?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's something that we want to make sure we don't miss. If you guys go on to customer sites and stuff and use their equipment, don't use it if it's not current on its annual inspection. Tell them that they need to get it inspected. Okay, this belongs to American Equipment, ACG, so I'm sure that it has an annual inspection that's current on it. I'm going to mark that safe. I'll check that a little closer when I get done. And then is the work area clean and free from safety barriers? And look what a good job Richard's done here, taping this off so nobody walks through the area. Okay, he's got He's got all of his tools put where nobody can trip over it. He's got access to the crane. He's also done lockout and tag out over here to keep it safe. You can see that he's got his lockout tag out on the electrical disconnect. It's got his picture on. On the back he's filled it in that says that he's working here, and he's got his phone number on there so that we can get hold of him. If he leaves this and has to go somewhere and we need to get hold of him, we can call him because his phone number is listed on the back of it. So I like all that, and I'm going to mark that off as safe. So the next thing that I need to fill out on here is what type of feedback was given. And what I'm going to tell him is that I appreciate what he's done. He's done a very good job on it. So I'm going to mark off appreciative. Okay, and I think that he's accepted the feedback very good, so I'm going to write yes on that. And that just about covers it. There's also a comment on here, or a box where I can put in comments that I thought he did a really good job and everything was fine. So that just about handles the RCI.